Hey, Kathy. Good morning, good morning. I don't quite have you tilted right. Now then. Good morning, Christina. Oh, thank you. I just felt like I needed some color this morning. Hi, Nancy. Up. Oh, gosh, girls, I almost pushed my table over. I'm telling you, I've got to get this thing screwed down. That's true. That's true. It gives me some color. I'm not all white. Yay, Kathy. Yay, I'll have to go watch it. I didn't get up until 8 o'clock. And then our power had been off last night and I didn't know what time it was. It's Brandy. Hi, Brandy. I didn't have a clue what time it was when I got up this morning because all the clocks had been off and was out of whack. And so, anyway, I sat down and I started seeing who was on, and I thought, oh my gosh, it's I've got like 30 minutes. I gotta get my coffee made, gotta get some breakfast. Tom's out waiting for the mailman. Hi, Stacy. Good morning, Gail. Yeah, I think she was live. I didn't know if she still was. Um, yeah, and still here you are. I'm glad. I am glad. Well, I am here too, and I had a request a couple of times on how to fold a book. So when everybody gets in here, that's what we're going to do. We're going to fold a book. And I've had this one forever. It's in good shape. It's not broke anywhere, but it will fold well. And it's a smaller one, so it's going to be it won't take me as long to do it, but I can show you how. Hi, Sybil. Okay, that'd be fine, honey. Good morning, Gail. Well, I'll tell you, yesterday was quite a day with all my children up here and putting them online. And hi, Laura. Oh, Gail, we had a time. We had a time. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Well, I thought I had disabled Bixby and it was back this morning on my phone. Greeted me quite pleasantly. Not. And you can see, huh? What did you do? Make it bigger? Did you open it up? Oh, really? Did they really? Well, it's horrible. I think it's the worst app I've ever seen. It's the most intrusive app I have ever seen. It's not that it's so bad. I mean, if I used it like it's supposed to be used, it would probably be great. But I don't have to have that thing. Yeah, it's invasive. If you touch your phone, it comes on. And I think they put it on the 9 too. And if that's so, I don't want one. Bixby. It's supposed to be the Samsung's answer to Google's voice control thing, whatever her name is. Alexa. Alexa. Well, and see, I don't use it. I refuse to use it. I refuse to update it. And I had it closed off. And how it's back on is beyond me because I shut the app off. Yeah, it just comes on. It's like having a spy in your phone. Alexa. I'm sorry. I just had to do it one more time. You'll make me cry. You'll make my mascara run that I put on for the first time in a week or so here, you know. Oh, girls. My granddaughter played in everything on this place yesterday. Well, when I was watching back my replay to see what everybody had said, because I missed so much on this phone, you know, I can only see like 3 messages, and then it's gone. So she was standing over here saying when we was talking about I didn't do it, or I asked Judith what she had done. She was standing here beside me saying, it's like farting. I didn't fart. I never farted. I don't fart. She was over and over and over again right here beside me, and I hadn't heard her because I was too busy yakking. And I was like, oh my God. And people watch this. Good morning, Carrie Ann. I was so. And who did I miss? I missed somebody there. Cindy. I miss Cindy. Good morning. I'm telling you, they are something else. Oh, wow. Somebody have an idea which, on which way I can bring it to you? Take the backs off of them and send them in a regular envelope. Thank you, Laura. Excuse me, girls. I've got to do my inhaler. My Annabelle. I know it's probably the dust off this book. Oh. Laura, Annabelle sprayed my whole house full of Febreze last night and like to choke me to death. And my bathroom still smells like it. Really? Oh man, that's wonderful, Sybil. I sent mine, uh, I took the backs off of mine and I put 10 in a business size envelope, and it mailed for like $1. But I folded them different. You know, I had to fold them down smaller. But who cares? If you're just going to Mod Podge with them, it's kind of nice to have that back off of them. But yeah, you can put quite a few in a business, just a regular business number 10 envelope. It's probably the dust off this book, because it hadn't been off the shelf in Lord only knows how many years. Yeah, all of ours closed down. Oh my. Oh, really? Of course, that's better than 14 or 15 or however many it. I don't know what the euro amounts to here, but it's, you know. Oh, honey, thank you. on my room. Is that right? I really don't remember the Woolworths, because by the time um, I got bigger, they were already closed in Springfield. My mother worked in one in Wichita, and of course I was too young to remember that. But uh, yeah, well, that's the cheapest way I can figure to send them. Sybil, would be to send them in a regular envelope, like a regular letter. Just put them between a sheet of paper and take the back off of them and send them. Okay, girls, did you see Sybil's message? If you can think of a way for her to do that, uh, send her a message on the napkins. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning. Good morning. I hope I don't start sneezing and doing all that crazy stuff. If you've got a book handy, I want everybody to get them a book, and I want to fold a book together this morning. I have been asked 2 or 3 times if I would show how I fold my books for my ephemera, like I have back over here in the corner. And so that's what we're going to do today, or at least this morning, part of it. Hopefully it won't take a long time. And because it really is easy to do. And oh, girls, I just found a book over there that I have got to redo. Okay, Cheryl, you get your book and I'm going to get mine, because I want to show you this book. Look what I found this morning on my shelf. A Visit with Cowboys. Now, the spine is tore up. But, and it's got a little piece of tape here where I had bought it at a garage sale. Or at some time it had been in a garage sale. But it is so cool. It has actual pictures in it. And it talks about the life on a farm, on a ranch, and with the cowboys. And I just think that it would be so fun. I've had it forever. Gail, I've had this forever. And, but I thought it would be so fun to make a book out of this. And it's the actual pictures of the cowboys. And it has a note to the teacher in the back from the Encyclopedia Britannica, and it has all the students. This was taught in school. It has all the student and teacher things in the back, you know, taking a test over it. Look at that face. It's just so cool. And it's like 28 pages. So all of these pages could be put back in the book and redone. and they're in pretty good shape. Let's see. I'm going to try to see when the copyright is. But it's not there. This came from a library. It's fun to find out film story books. And there is no copyright in it. It's by Paul Whitty. I don't even know how old this thing could be. I'd say 30s is what I think. And it was discarded by the library. But yeah, there's nothing in it. It's been stamped right there on that page a little bit. But I don't think I can read it. Let me get my glasses on. 11/16/59. But I don't know what that's written on there. I mean, how long they've had it before they wrote that on there. And there is no copyright. So that's just pretty cool. So anyway, I thought, wouldn't that be a fun book to put together? Just, quickly put one together. And oh, them glasses are strong. I know. I should Google it, but it is, it's broke. It is, the spine is broke, and it's almost broke completely in two. But the book on the inside, it's all sewn in. But I think I could take those out and pull them out in 2 pages at a time, so they could go right back in the way they should. And hi Angie, welcome to my channel, honey. And is this your first time here, Angie? I don't remember seeing you before, but then I miss a lot of people. So if I have missed you before, I'm sorry. Hi, Linda. Well, I'm glad you're here, honey. If you would please subscribe to me and give me a thumbs up if you like what you see today. And come back and do this again. Love having new people. We do a lot of talking on my channel. A lot more talking than we do crafting sometimes, but but we have fun. We have a lot of fun. Well, today we're going to fold a book for Ephemera. And I was showing them my old book that I'd found that I want to make a journal out of. And and as messy as this is my Ephemera book. And it holds a lot of stuff. Now I've got extras poked in it because I have been making some and putting them in it, and I've got a journal going, and when I have a journal going, I put everything that I do for the journal in this thing. But it will hold a whole lot more than what it's got in it. This is made out of a Reader's Digest. The book I've got today is smaller. See, there's even some of my eyelash trim, which isn't supposed to be in there, but but I hold it. I just put everything in here that I'm working with, and then I can come in this and pull everything out I need to make tags and ephemera. So that's what I use it for. I even have my doilies tucked in the bottom here. So I've had a lot of requests on making it, and excuse my coughing, but I'm in the dust from the books, and it causes me to cough. I even have some little tags in it that I took out of a paper pack. And so and here's one I'm making, and I just stick it right in the top because it's going to go in my... I have got it because Annabelle had sprayed my house with Febreze yesterday, and it started... I was up here trying to clean up a little bit, which I didn't get done. Oh my Lord, girls, she sprayed my house so full of Febreze, and I have trouble breathing. I went downstairs and opened all the doors, and it was hot. All the doors that I could get open. Went in and turned on the bathroom overhead exhaust and aired the house out till I could finally breathe. But my bathroom, it still smells like Febreze. I don't know how much of that can she sprayed in there, but oh my Lord, it was horrible. So then... you know, I just come out of there. I guess I got dressed and got my makeup on and done, or my little dib of makeup. It wasn't much. Enough to make me look like I wasn't a zombie. And I come up here and then started playing in books that haven't been out of the cabinet in probably 10 years. So there's book dust on top of the on top of the rest of it. Febreze is not my... It's not my thing. I don't like it. There used to be one. It was made by Glade, and it was unscented, and you could spray that in your room, and it was a deodorizer, but you could spray it in your room, and it would take like all the cigarette smoke out. It would just take out everything, and you just had just a nice clean smell in your house. And you know, they don't make that anymore. They quit making it. And I don't know why, because it was the best stuff I ever used. Oh, really? Dragons? Oh, wow. You should make him a dragon book. That would be really cool, Brenda. Okay, now my chat's not going to move. Yeah, you'll have to show us the dragons. No, the 15th is the due date. But if you have them, if you're working on them, honey, all you have to do is tell me you're working on them. You know, I'm going to believe you girls. Um, I'm not going to. If you're working on them and they can't get here in the mail that quickly, I'm going to understand that. Just show me that you mailed them. No big deal. Because I heard, and I do not know, I don't know for sure, that the auction may be delayed. That's fine, honey. I heard that CARES auction may be delayed, so we wouldn't be in quite as big of a hurry if that's the case. Chess? I can say chess. Oh, wow, Angie. I love pin cushions. And I like to make them. I made I made this one. I found this little shoe in a flea market. So I brought it home and made me a pin cushion out of it. And I just love the thing. It sits on my desk all the time. I just use it for a few pins that I need in here, and that one has glue on it, so it's not going to go bad. But these, I found this in the flea market. I just looked for a ceramic piece, but that you can get these ceramic pieces a lot of times in the ceramic shops. But we have a little uh, restaurant in my hometown, which is pretty big now. It's beginning to be a suburb of Springfield, but it's anyway. They have a restaurant in that town, and they do ceramics. So you can go there and you can uh, have a meal and have a ceramic party. And my sister and her friends go and do that quite often, and they make several ceramic items that they want, and then they get them fired, and then they go back for another meal and pick up their ceramics when they're done. And they say they have a ball doing it, and they have a craft table that's set up to work on them. So is there not any sound, honey, on your? Do you not have any sound this morning? Huh. Yeah, reboot, babe. It may be something in your system. I love to do ceramics. I think they're fun, and it's something that I quit doing. Good morning, Susan. How are you, hon? It's good to see you this morning. Oh, I just get so thrilled when you all come in to see me. I just had an ant running. I'm telling you, even in my craft room. The only thing I can figure out is my coffee. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Have you've been having some problems, honey? I'll tell you, Vaughn, it's just amazing. I'm glad you're doing better. It's good to hear. Good morning, Carla. Carla's here. Is Janie going to come in this morning? Oh, Susan, that's not good. Good morning, Emily. I watched her trip with her husband yesterday, and I laughed till I thought I did cry. I laughed till I cried. Well, there comes my Tom this morning for a little good morning lovin'. Hi, Tracy. It's good to see you, sweetheart. I keep missing your lives, but I'm sleeping through them. Girls, I can't seem to get up. Yvonne, thank you for coming. I saw that you had been in here yesterday, and I didn't get to say hello. So it's good to see you, and thank you for coming. And here's my Tom. He's got to have some loving this morning. Mm-mm. You been out waiting on the mail? Good morning, Tom. They're all saying good morning to you. Hi, Clara. Hi, Elizabeth. Yeah, I think he's been out waiting on the mail.
I've been waiting on mail.
Yeah, well, it'll be a little while, so don't you stay out there and get too hot.
What's sitting
On the porch.
sitting on the porch? Man.
Yeah, well, it's hot out there, though, Tom. You're hot. I can feel the heat off of you.
I'm sitting in the rocking chair on the porch.
Okay, well, if you're okay out there, but you take you some water out there or something.
Said I was sitting in one of the rocking chairs, though.
Were you sitting in the rocking chair waiting on
Yes.
the mailman?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you make sure you take you something to drink out there if you're going to sit out there, okay? Because you might get some mail today.
I might get some mail today.
You just might. Kathy just said, Tom, I heard you have a package coming soon.
I got a package coming soon.
Uh-huh. He's doing great with his new meds. Good morning, Trish. Thank you for coming. Oh, it's so nice to see new names and make new friends, and I'm so happy you all are here. He is really doing great with his new medicines. He's feeling better. He's moving better. He's talking better. He is really, it's just, oh, girls, it's just such a blessing. It just took such a weight off my shoulders. Um, he's just really got your packages ready. Oh my gosh. He does look better, Joyce. He really does. He's got better color. He doesn't look so lost. And he couldn't think with that other medicine. And so, of course, right now he's doing this because that means, Mom, I need to be shaved.
I do need to get shaved.
Yes, you do need to get shaved. So, I'm telling you, it's just such a big, big load off my shoulders to have him feeling so much better and talking so much better. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, he would be so tickled. He would be so tickled. He really would be. Oh my gosh. He just sits on the porch and waits for the mailman now. He's so spoiled.
Tickled about what?
Nothing, Tom. He's listening too. He was sitting on the steps and listening. Me too. He's back more to his old self than he's been in such a long time. Oh, honey, he doesn't really have a favorite. He likes dogs. He does like dogs. And uh, he's not big on cats because he's allergic to cats. I have a cat. He doesn't much like him. But Tommy, you need to feed the cat. And I know you're still standing there. So feed the cat. He was standing at the bottom of the stairs in the kitchen. But he is just, yeah, it is awesome. No, I just, he's talking. Uh, He's talking again. And that's, he'd just quit talking. He would sit for hours in his chair and never say a word. Never say a word. And I was beginning to worry that he was just turning into some kind of zombie. And, you know, I can go to bed and go to sleep now, and I feel so much better myself. The cat food's sitting on the step, the bottom step, Tom. Just pouring some in his bowl. It is a blessing. It's such a blessing, and we haven't just barely got started, but we took 100 milligrams of his old medicine away already, and we added back just 5 milligrams of this Onvi, and he is just like a different person. Just with 5 milligrams. He's not had any seizures. His alert, yeah, but he, we don't leave it inside. It just comes inside to eat. And as long as it's not in for very long, he's okay with the cat. He's not as allergic to it as he is a lot of things. But he can't hold it. He doesn't want it on him, and we don't let it on the furniture. So, it just comes in to eat, and we'll lay on the floor for a little while, and then get ready to go outside, and we open the door and let him outside. He's an outside cat, basically. Yes. But it's amazing that just this one little change has made this much difference. What's it going to be like once they get him off of all of that old medicine and have him just on the Onvi? I'm telling you, and Onvi is an old medicine. They may have had to get a special compensation to get it, but that's because they took it off their drug list because it's old. you know, it's just. So, yeah, I mean, he might just start reading again and doing some of the things he used to do. He used to read the newspapers. He couldn't read real well, but he read enough that he could read the... Yes, yes. And he had a bad one. But it's, now I don't have to worry so much about it, and maybe I can get away once in a while, and I can take him again once in a while, because we couldn't even go out. I was afraid to take him out to eat. I was afraid to take him to Walmart. I was afraid to take him. He just was having seizures that bad. So, girls, has everybody went and got him a book that they want to make an ephemera thing out of? Oh, and I will show you that again. This is what we're going to do today. This is our project. Now, mine, you can't see much about what it is, because I have it filled to the brim with ephemera for this new book. But it is folded paper. And in the paper, in each one of those folds, I have something stuck to go in my books that I'm making. So, we're going to do a folded book project. And this is part of it. See, I have lots more room in it. This is all folded book here that's empty. I could put more in this. But it was made out of a Reader's Digest book. And it lays flat. And it opens up like that automatically. And I even keep my little doilies in it, because I use them a lot of times on my tags and tucks. And it just keeps so much stuff handy. This is all, I pull it out and put it back, and pull it out and put it back, and it's got cards in it that people have sent me, and tags that I have made, and so I have them ready to go. And here's another one that I made the other day. These are some that we've been doing. So we've got this little one here, and like I said, I just tuck them in. We did this little one, which needs some pearls on it, and then we did this one here. So all of those are standing, and that's part of our new book. And of course, we've done some napkin work. This is to make ephemera out of, and we made the plasticized. I'm using a small book today, since I really don't need another one. I'm using a small book, but I might send that out as a gift. So this is a ladies' night of what, honey, at James River Church, the 27th in Ozark. Well, yes, I needed a little bit bigger book, but now this will hold a lot more than what I've got in it. And I've got it really messed up right now because I've been pulling and poking and pulling and poking. And once in a while, I just organize it a little. Put butterflies in one area and, that kind of thing. But you can put little tags on it. See this purple sheet? You can put a little tag on it and have it sectioned off in sections. And they're not hard to make at all. I do kind of a figure 8. And I've been asked to do this several times. So today we're going to do it. So I'm going to put you down. And my book is an Alistair MacLean book. That's just a small one. But I open it up. You can put your clusters and tags in it too, yes. Yeah, we're down to the table. And the first thing you're going to do is you can either use this or leave it. And I usually leave it. It's a little thick. And I kind of like to have that little bigger tuck right here that you can put your doilies in. And it covers some. So I usually leave if you have the fly leaf. He's one of my favorite authors too. But this is getting some age on it. I've read it 2 or 3 times. So, anyway, the next page. The first thing you're going to do, from your right side, you're going to fold away from you in a triangle, just like that. Just fold it in a triangle. Up. Now we're going to, that's not, come on, focus back in. Book pages make my, pages will do this to this camera. Are you focused back? Come on. This may be a problem. Focus. Has it cleared up any? It looks fuzzy here. May have to let me put some color in front of it. Did that help it? I think that's going to help it. We'll put a little color in front of it, and I think I can still show you. Okay, we went the right side away from us and folded a triangle. Now the next fold is to take the left side let's see, I folded mine down an inch on the top and then tuck that side down in a triangle. But I folded about an inch down. So it makes kind of an off-sided triangle. right, Susan, thank you. Okay, on the next page, we're going to fold to the left, away from us. Then you take the top of the page and fold it down about an inch. And you fold it just to the fold. Just to the fold. Leave the little tip. That's what I didn't do right the first time. So it looks like this. You're right at the fold. Just like that. You don't need any glue. You don't need anything else except for this. Okay, this one we're going to fold to the right. And we're going to do the same thing. On this page, we're going to fold down an inch, close to an inch, 3/4 of an inch, something like that. And then fold to meet the fold, the end of the paper. It's like origami. We're folding to the fold. And then you get these 2 peaks. Actually, I have 3, but that's okay. You get this peak look. Kind of like making a mountain. And that's all in the world it is. And each one of these is a tuck. Each one of these pages. You do not have to, you don't do anything else to them. They'll come open for a little while, but they will get so they lay down. Okay, let me show you again. We're going to take a page like this. Okay? You can do 2, but no, there's just 1 page. You can do 2, but there's just 1 page. I'm just doing 1 page at a time. Okay? Just 1 page. And Elizabeth, we're going to take the right-hand side. No, this one is the left. We're going to take the left-hand side, and we're going to fold it down to the bottom in the crack, where the pages start, right here. Just come all the way down with it and make a triangle. Okay, you see that? We're just making a triangle. We're just folding that edge down into the book edge. Okay, y'all following me? And you can see what it's going to do. See, we're making the other side of this mountain. Right here. Now we're going to fold this top of this page where our triangle is. We're going to fold it over about 3/4 of an inch to an inch and crease it so that it looks like that. And then on this side, we're going to fold it down. We're going to hold it right here where we folded and fold it down to meet that fold. Just like that. So you have a little fold and a big fold. You see? Yeah, we're going first right, then left. And that makes your, see, that makes your division of your pages. And then you can just take a piece of paper and tuck them right in there. And once you get this whole book done, it's going to lay in a swirl just like mine. So that's the whole premise of it. So, okay, we went to the left with this one. So this one we're going to go to the right. We're going to fold to the right, down almost to the crease line. Fold, make a good crease in it. Fold it down that 3/4 of an inch on the left-hand side, and then just fold to meet your fold. And now we have our another peak. And they don't have to match exactly, as long as they're folded, but as you can see, we've already got the fan started. And you just alternate. That was a right hand fold, so now we're going to do a left hand fold. We're going to come to the left and fold like that. Okay, then you're going to fold down. I would use my words as a guide. and fold down to the words. That's pretty close to it. And then you just fold to meet the words on this side, and you'll have it now, because I just now got into the writing pages. And that gives you your pattern. You see? And you alternate from right to left. Okay, this was a left-handed one, so this one I would go to the right. Make the crease, fold down to the words, and then fold to meet the words, and there's our pattern. And it's easier when you get into the pattern. Then you've got your 2 peaks. Mine, I folded down a little bit different and actually folded this down twice so that I had made like a figure 8 pattern, but you don't have to do that. You do not have to do that. I did it because I was trying to make one of the word type books, and I messed it up so bad that it wouldn't work. So I just started folding paper, and then it was sitting here one day, and I stuck something in it, and I thought, well, I've made an ephemera book. So that's basically all it takes to make this. You can fold it as tight as you want it. You can fold it in any configuration you want it. If you want to, yes. Okay, here we go. On this one, we're going to start on the left-hand side, and it makes no difference which one you start on. So I'm going to start on the left, and I'm going to bring my paper to the fold. See the fold here? I'm going to crease it. Then I'm going to fold it down to meet the words on the back side, which is about 3/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to fold it over to meet the words here. And sometimes that's kind of hard to do, so if it comes over a little farther, don't worry about it. It doesn't really make any difference. But I'm going to fold it to the words here, and that makes a peak. And there's 2 peaks for our book. And then in between those peaks, you can actually take a paper, and you can wrap it around it, and you can write on this, and it will stay there. And you can label this what you want to put in this, like a section of this. Yeah, like a sailboat. Or you can fold these down, and you can have them, you can fold this any way you want to do it. Mine is folded. I folded this a little deeper, and then came here, and I left mine a little flatter here. That's how mine is folded. It's up to you how you want yours. So, you see how that stands up real good, though? And it is a little flatter, and I like it that way. So, if you want to do that one, I'll show you how to do that, okay? Because this is a little bit different thing. It's basically the same premise. Just a little piece of paper, and you can set it right over the top and staple it on. Okay, so here on this one, we're going to do this one again. We'll do this one again. We're going to fold it to the right, just like we were doing. Tuck it in. Make the crease. So see, it's all the way down to the bottom. We're going to fold this one down a little bit farther. You're going to give it about like that. And then fold it to the side to meet the side. And that gives you a flat spot. And you can do these the same way just by folding them one more time and folding that back over. And they will be all the same. So you can either make peaks with just 2 folds, or you can, this is just 2 folds too. I just folded it a little deeper and then folded it over. Okay, so this page, I'm going to fold it to the left. Okay, and instead of just meeting the edge, I'm going to come down below that edge, like that. See? I'm giving it about an inch and a half on the fold, and then I'm going to fold to meet the bottom again, and that makes my tuck. It is, and it's really easy to do, and it goes fast once you get started. This is something you can do, you know, like when you're watching TV at night or you're watching YouTube at night. Yeah, you can make a rounded one. You can make it any way you want to do it. And then fold that down like that. Fold this over like that. And there's your top. And I really like it better that way than the way I started it. And, you know, but I don't always do things the same way. So, but you can go back and you can change those and make them look like the rest of them. Just by folding this down a little bit farther. Just fold it down, fold it over, and there's your thing. So you just change your book any way you want it. So, do you want to keep on a little more? We're going to fold to the left. And I left all the pages in. Hi, Di. Then you fold down about an inch and a half, and you fold to meet it, right down in that crease, and that's your fold. Okay, and this one we're going to fold to the right. Whoops, I've torn my paper a little bit right there. And it will tear a little bit sometimes at the bottom. Fold it down about an inch and a half. Fold to meet the fold. And there's the next page. And you see how they stand? They just will stand straight up. And in each one of those, you can put a piece of ephemera. And you can just tuck it. I'll put the leather back in there. You can just tuck it full of anything you want to put in it. There's a tag. I can even put my book paper sheets in it. You can put your ephemera in it. You can put your book or I actually put my my folded pages. Once I get my signatures, I'll get this word out in a minute. Once I get my signatures made, I even put my signatures in it. And so anyway, that is all there is to doing that book, and it makes such a great ephemera book. It will just hold so much stuff. You just wouldn't believe. I'm folding these down a little bit farther, and so that they all look the same here, and are close to the same. And all you got to do that is just to fold it a little bit deeper and come over. Well, I come on it by accident. This was totally a fluke that I even figured this out. It was, like I said, I was trying to do a book fold, which I could not do. This is what I was getting. And I thought, that's not right. It's just not right. Anyway, you go from left to right, and I'm going to go through it one more time. We've started on the left. We've started on the right on the first one that I've got here. So this one, we're going to go to the left. We're going to go all the way to the bottom and bring up your crease. Fold it down an inch and a half and come over here and meet your fold, and there's your fold. And it does not come apart. You don't have to glue it. You don't have to staple it. You don't have to do anything. It will stay just like that. So that's my folding book technique, and it just repeats itself over and over again. Here again, we're going to start on the right. We're going to go to the right, down to the bottom. So just roll it in there. Crease it out. Do about 1.5 inches, and then fold to the edge of that one. And there's our next page. And from this side, it looks like this. Just nice clean folds. Yes, I'll do it again. Okay, this one we folded to the right, so the next one we're going to fold to the left. It's right and left, right and left. Well, if you've got a good looking book fold and that's what you want, it doesn't matter what you use as long as it's folded well. You can actually, you could fold these like this and it would work the same way. You could fold these just in half and it would work the same way. I like this because you can see the sides of them. And what I do, okay, I'm going to fold this one to the left. Get this one folded since I've started it. Fold this one down and then fold this to meet the fold here. And I'll tell you why I like it like this. Because with this slope on here, when you have several cards going in it, what I like is that you can put one here. Now, I don't have a lot of pages here to hold this weight up, so, and this is heavy. This one is very heavy. So I'm going to hold it a little bit. But then in front of it, you can put it like this and tuck it down in, but you have a way you can see both of your cards, and you don't have to. Here's a little window I made, and that'll go in front of that one. And you can just you can lay them out like this and see them. But it just depends on how you want to fold them. The other one may work just as well. And it makes the best. I'll show you again my book. And I will finish this one. That, you know, it's because it's partially folded. There's my book. And see here, I've got all this in it, and I still have all of these page spots down here that I can put things in. There's one. There's one. Here's one. Here's one. You can put 2 in each one at least. You know, you can just keep sticking whatever you want. You can stick into those. And I've still got book pages left. Can you have mine? Lots of pockets. I have my envelopes. I have extra painted cards. I have painted paper. I have my bird pieces. I have my music paper that I have stained that I want to use in my ephemera. I have my colored paper that I use in each of them. And my printed paper. These are all going to be for my tucks. And they go up here. Then I have my tags. And I did have them all together. I don't now because I've just pushed in and pushed in. See, those should be up here with these. But, you know, and it's not really hard to go through it and organize it. But I pull in and take out so many times that it really doesn't make a lot of difference. And I'm going to come up just a little bit so you can see the top of it. So right here's my tags that I use. And I can just reach in here and find a spot that has the other tags or envelopes and put them together. In fact, this is my tags right here. and just put them in there together. Don't have to dig in a box. They don't get tore up. Um, your papers will lay flat. This is one of the napkins that we did. This tore because this was hanging off this page. This has not been done. But this is one of those plastic napkins that we did. I'm going to use it as in a window technique. So I just put it in here with the card that I make them on. Here's a letter I was going to use for ephemera. Here's tags. And you can just pull it back and look and see what you've got. So, postcards. Here's a napkin that was sent. Here's a little tag that I have made already. Here's a list of to-do things for a journal that I put in here. And I know where it's at. Here's a gauze pad. Here's a plastic bag that has some tags that Sybil sent me that I'm using for my bird book. This is all my bird ephemera. Here's my little girl stuff. It's actually supposed to be up here. And then, like I said, under your fly leaf, now I folded my fly leaf in this one, but I would leave it. This is all cards here to make ATCs. This whole bottom here is playing cards. And then under that, I have tucked in my doilies. And they just lay flat in that spot. And the back supports it perfectly. So that is the way you make these books. It's simple, simple, simple. And these I will take out pretty quick because I'm going to start using them to make some ATCs. And like I said, it's really easy to make. All you're doing is folding the book. You're not hurting it. And if you want to divide it, and I had mine divided at one time, but I give it up because I don't keep them all in one place. You can take a little piece of paper and just put it right over the top. Okay, see these right here? You can take a little piece of paper. There's a piece of cardboard. There's another tag. See, even the things I'm going to make out of the, the ephemera, I stick in here. But you could take like a little piece of paper like this, and you could put it right over the top of this, staple that on, and put on there what you want behind that. You could use this for bills. You could use this for a lot of things. And here's some little bitty things that I'm going to use, or I did use, and one that I just made. I haven't got them out of it yet. Now, I will find another place for them eventually. That my butterfly tags are all here in the back. And I keep them all together right back here in the back of this so that I can find them. And it's as easy as that to look through it. You can just lift it up. Yeah, you could. You could do that. I even stick my bling in it. My sister gave me this sunflower. And I stick it right in the center of it. And it gives it a little bit of bling right in the center of it. I do have a lot of stuff in here. I keep all of my little papers and stuff that I'm going to make tags and clusters, type stuff out of in this. Even my book pages for my bird book. Yeah, it is kind of like an organized junk drawer. But the nice thing about it is it just sets out of the way. It sets flat. You can pick this up and carry it. You don't have to worry about things falling out of it. And you can just set it off to the side. And it's right there out of sight, but it's where you can get to it. I don't know that you can see that where I put that from there, right here. See, I just slid it back there. And you can set it up on a shelf. You can, but I keep mine, when it wasn't sitting back here, I moved my room around so that I could use that. I had it on the edge of my desk, and I used it on the edge of the desk. And when I make my signatures, I fold up my signatures. I have some made that are down here that I've got for, because they're running in a file folder down here. Because my file folder is collapsing. And I don't like it because it's collapsing, but it is. If I can even get into that one. Okay. Like, here's my next Princess Journal. These are the signatures that I couldn't get in my last Princess Journal. Straighten that one. And what I want to do with this one is I will start here and I will put my paper. See, this is Cinderella. And I will just stick these right in here. There's Jasmine. There's Merida. Here's Ariel. Here's Tiana. And here's Elsa. And then I have Mulan. And then I have the information about all of the movies. And this will be my Princess Journal book. And all of those will sit right in there. Because my granddaughter asked for this Princess Journal. And I made one. And I only got five signatures in it. And, well, I'll show you what we've been doing, honey. But anyway, I told her, because I couldn't get them in there like I wanted to, because she wanted all the information about the movies, that I was going to make her some more. They would be smaller in size than what I made, but I was going to make her some more, and they would go for the next Christmas. She would have the rest of her journal and the rest of her Christmas present, and that would be her Christmas present. So, and if you didn't see my Princess Journal, go back a couple of videos and you could see how it looked, because it did turn out beautiful. I was very proud of it. It had a... Oh, get those back down in there so that I can get this finished now to do that. But I even put a magic mirror on the front of it, and it really turned out pretty. So, and the other thing, oh, Anastasia. Okay, we were folding my Ephemera book. And it's simple to do. So I'm going to show you a couple of pages how to do it. We're going to start on the right-hand side, and we're going to fold to the center. Just like that. Then we're going to fold down about 1.5 inches on this side, and we're going to fold to meet that paper. And there's your fold. And then on the next page, since we started on the left, on the right, we're going to do this one to the left. Fold down about 1.5 inches, and then fold over to meet your fold, and that's your next page. And that is all there is to it. And we've got Happy Mail. Tom's brought up Happy Mail.
It was all for you.
Girls, that's the first time he's been able to carry anything upstairs in 4 months. That says Mary and Tom. This says Mary and Tom. This doesn't just say me. It doesn't just say me. Okay, we're going to open up some Happy Mail. Oh, wow, Tom.
Paw Patrol thing.
This is from Judith.
Paw Patrol
Judith.
thing.
Look at this. Look at that.
Paw Patrol.
I know it. Oh. Paw Patrol. Okay. Now, Tom, show him what you got. Show him. Can you say thank you, Judith? He's in here.
Thank you. Sent me a Paw Patrol.
I know it.
Mom.
Isn't that so cool? And it says, hi, Tom. Enjoy your gift. Now, see, and you thought that was for me. You
Well,
thought it was for me. You did. You thought it was.
I've had your name.
Okay. And this says, from Mr. and Mrs. T. Johnson, Orchard Grove, Australia, South Australia. Oh my. This is from my friend Wendy. It is a canvas that she's painted with distress inks, pencils, and pen ink. So cool. Wendy Johnson. And she lives in Purlong. Purnong. Oh gosh, I need, yeah. Pumong, maybe. No, Purnong. Purnong. Landing in South Australia. And she told me that she was going to send me a painting. And I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled. And it's shiny. It's got a little bit of the glitter touch to it. Oh, Wendy. She comes in here once in a while. She doesn't talk much, but she comes and watches once in a while. So, I told her, I put on Facebook when I first made my book. And I've got my camera set completely crooked and all sorts of stuff going on here. But she loved them. And she said, well, that's something else I could try. And so I sent her a box of stuff to kind of start. Of stuff that I had, and which was just household stuff my sister would give me. And so her and a friend has been doing these, and they are now watching YouTube, and they watch a lot of the English channels and that kind of stuff, because they get them easier, I think, than what they get mine. But anyway, she comes in and watches me once in a while. And she is quite an artist, and I just love her to death. So, no, we're not done. We're not done. This is what I bought from Emily's Divine Craft Diva uh, sale that she had. So this will be my lace and stuff that I bought, and then I was gifted. And I was gifted some things in that auction by a woman whose name starts with J, I think, was, you know, part of it. Anyway. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Handmade work of art. You're holding a limited edition piece of handmade art. Any imperfections which may be present are to be revered as a mark of original art. What a nice tag to put in something that you have handmade. And these are the beads that I bought. And, you know, on camera, they didn't have, for some reason, I'm going to turn you down again. They didn't have a lot of color. That girls, look at this color. You see the teals and the pinks? So I bought some of her beads, and I'm so excited about it. And I bought several of them. And they're so tiny, she made them little. I got this package, which are little longer beads. And I've got this package, which have some smaller beads in it. And this package, and so I went a little crazy on the beads, but I love the handmade beads. And I just couldn't see them just sit there. So I had to have them. They are beautiful. I may never get them back in that little sack. In fact, I won't, because I've turned it wrong side out. Okay, let me find this airmail envelope right here. Will be fine for them right this minute. And then I'll put them in. Hi, Melissa. So anyway, I got 4 bags of the beads. Are you going to be making some more? Well, Emily, they are beautiful. They are absolutely beautiful. And for some reason, to me, they were faded out on my end when you did these. And I thought those have to be brighter than that because, you know, you weren't seeing the glimmer or anything. And Angela, hello, honey. And so I was excited to get them. And then she sold lace. And I just had to have some lace because of our book that was being made. You know, I just thought I had to have a little lace to do on the pockets. So I bought things like this. And things like this. Little daisies. Here's another little cutout. And here's another one. And then this is actually crocheted work. So I got that. And just really pretty laces. I love this with the fringy edge. And this one. And the black tassels. Black tassels sold me. And then I got this one. And it's more of the same. It's the cutouts. And they're beautiful. These are a little bit bigger. And there's 3 of those. And then there's this pretty one. And then here. And that one is really pretty, the way it's cut. And another one of those. And I think another one back here. There was several of those. And this strip, which has nylon netting behind it. So pretty and feminine. And then these little daisies and leaves. And then these. Whoop. Don't fall off. And I didn't have a lot of cutouts. I had rolls of lace, but I didn't have a lot of cutouts. And so I just fell in love with these and, you know, really liked them. I love the little daisies. You know, and these are wonderful for the clusters and that kind of stuff. And then there's a little piece of lace. And then I bought this big package. And actually, I don't think I bought this big package. I think Care bought this big package and gifted it to me. It was either Care or it was Judith. One or the other. I can't remember now. I kind of think it was Care. And wrapped in this gorgeous piece of lace, which is really big, we have this eyelet, this eyelet, this piece of trim, another piece of this eyelet. I know. I was the same way. I was just drooling and carrying on, and look at that. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. That's just gorgeous. And which is the right side and which is the wrong side? Because, I mean, to tell you girls, that is gorgeous stuff. And here's some more of this one. Care. I thought it was. It was either Judith or Care. And then this piece. And then there was more of these pretty things. And you know, they're just gorgeous little hunks of goodness. Just gorgeous little hunks of goodness. I love lace. I love that one. And then we have these. And this one. Here's another one of those with the leaves on them. Those are so pretty. Then we have this, which is not, this is material. It is not paper. Look at the lilies. And it's long. And this one. And this. Bye, Elizabeth. And then we have some real pretty double-sided lace that can be used either side. And some more of the eyelet. Okay, I'll try to hurry up, girls. And this one. And look at this one. Isn't that flocking just absolutely beautiful? Oh, you're not leaving? Oh, good. Oh, okay, honey. Yes, it was a really great haul. This is pink. Pink eyelet. And then this is a real soft little pink. And then we have this, the open weave. And I love to take those and take little ribbon and weave it in there and change the colors of them in that open weave. And then we have this ruffled. And it's in a soft cream. I don't know if it's just aged that way or if it's been tea dyed, but this has been tea dyed. And how beautiful that is. Did you do the tea dyeing, Emily? Because that is beautiful. Oh, girls. Look. Coffee dyed. Look at the little pink daisies on that. And green. And that's so pretty. I've got a baby girl that'd be really pretty in that. And then this one. And it's ruffled and a big piece. And then another piece of pink lace. And then this one. And then this one. And oh, it's long. And then we have this one, which is a tassel. And you just clip the end off. Or you just pull one of the ends. And that releases all of the tassel. And then a piece of black lace. And again, I love black lace. And this one, that's soft. That is soft. And here is another piece of it that is just gorgeous and oh my. And red. Melissa, wasn't you the one that said you loved that red lace? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And more black. Yep. And then this, which is absolutely beautiful. I do too. And it's got a tassel edge down here. Some of them are a little bit worn, but that's okay because it's a little bit old too. That's beautiful. And then a piece of muslin. And it's beautiful. That's beautiful muslin. Did you coffee dye that too, honey? Or is that just its natural color? That is beautiful. And then we looked through those. And then wrapped up. It was wrapped up. All of this in this beautiful hunk of lace. And I am just happy. I'm just happy camper. Hi, Janie. Oh, how I love lace. How I love, love, love lace. And I do love to use lace. And I can't help it. I'm just, you know, if shabby chic is what I am, then that's okay. Because I absolutely love to handle that. And I love to see it on book pages. And I love to mess with it. I love to do with it. I've made lacy little dresses for my girls. They don't wear them, but I make them. And I have got to get me another 3-drawer holder to put all my lace in. And, okay, now, girls, We actually done a project this morning and had Happy Mail, and I need a cigarette. Sorry. I need some coffee. And I am so thrilled with the beads. Emily, that just really now you and Ray made those, didn't you? You and Ray. There you go. You can have an order. Emily made these. Just tell Emily what you want. Just tell her how many you want and she'll make them for you. I think she's just going to be my go-to girl. When I'm going to say, Emily, I need some beads, please. Would that work, Emily? All right, you got the marathon going on today at Danina's. Is it starting in 30 minutes? Today is Danina's birthday, and she's going to have a marathon today. So I think she's making some books, and I found this little book this morning for all of you that just came in, and I am going to make a little journal out of this book, and I think I'll make it for Tom. And this has no date in it, so the only date I could find was someone had penciled on the side, like they were scribbling a note to themselves, 1959. But I don't know how old it is for sure. I would say that's probably pretty close. But it's called A Visit with a Cowboy. And these are all pictures from a real farm, a real ranch. And the story is in here. And there's only like 28 pages, which is the whole size of the book. And so if I can take this apart, I can put all of those back in the signatures whole and in order. And so I'm hoping some of them are a little torn. That's okay. But I want to make a book out of this. Happy birthday, Danina. And Emily, thank you. Thank you for sending that so quickly. And I love it all. It has 30 pages. And this is the note to the teacher. So in the back of this, it has notes to the teacher about a lesson plan based off of this book. So there's only 30 pages, and this would make the cutest, this cover would make the cutest little, I don't want to cover it. I want to get this glue off of it, which I think I can do. I think maybe I could do that. And I want to use the cover. I will have to put another spine in it. But isn't that neat? Really? Cowboy fabric. It's now wait a minute. Let me go back. A bit of Kath Kidston cowboy fabric. Oh, I would love it, honey. Thank you. I would love that, and it would be so perfect for this. Anyway, I wanted to make this for Tom. He knows I make books, and I think if this medicine keeps working like it's working, that he would be able to read this. Because he used to be able to read really well. But it got so that he was having so much trouble. The medicine had his eyes crossed and all the stuff was going on. And so I want to make him something a little special. And I just think it's really cool. And since the... What, Janie? Since the spine's already broke, you know, it wouldn't hurt to add another inch to it and open that up. I dropped one of my beads. You just had, I'm setting the 12-year-old down with a pile of books for him to scan. Okay, wait a minute. For him, for him to scan the covers 4 at a time. I can crop them later. Cool. Thank you, Tracy. Now, what else did I miss? Is my chat back up to date now? Yeah. That would be so awesome to see. It would. I think it would be really neat to see him read again. He used to love to sit and read. And, it's this 5 milligram tablet and taking 100 of that down has made all the difference in the world in him. He's just like bringing this up the stairs. Kids, he could not come up the stairs. When he would come up the stairs, he would hang on for dear life and kind of crawl up the stairs with one hand and holding onto the rail with the other. And then when he would go down them, this is my son that's 45 years old. When he would go down them, he would sit down and scoot down until he was down far enough that he felt comfortable standing up. Now, how sad is that? To be just completely destroyed by somebody's idea of good medicine. So, okay, not going to go there today, but anyway, the good news is the medicine's working, and he's come upstairs with an armload of stuff, all on his own, and happy. And he's happy. Yes, it will come back. And I think too. Well, I've lost beads everywhere. Now this is not gonna work. I think too that having something to look forward to. You girls have given him something to look forward to every day. Getting that mail. Whether he gets something or not, he looks forward to the mail. He looks forward. He's going outside and sitting on the front porch. And yesterday he took a nap, and me and him both got up kind of disoriented. You know how when you sleep so hard, you wake up and you wonder if you're in a new day or whether you just, it's still the same one. So I am more relaxed. I'm already. It's really took a burden off of me too. Of course, he's still in danger, but he's not had any seizures. He has not had any. In this medicine change, he has not had one. He's not even had a petit mal. He's not had, just where he just, a slight one. And, but anyway, he woke up from his nap, and he thought it was a new day. So he went out the front door, and I said, "What you doing, Tommy?" And he said, "I'm going to go check the mail." And I had just got up and went and looked at the clock because I didn't know if I was in a new day or not. We slept that hard. And I said, "Well, Tommy, honey, the mail's already run today. We just took a nap. We didn't sleep all night." But we woke up rested. Both of us woke up really rested and felt like we were starting a new day. And he hasn't done that in ages either. And so, yes, it does. And I am so thrilled that I went up there and just demanded that they do something. I'm not real pushy. I may seem like it, but I'm not. I'll say, "Oh, I'm going to go do this," and then I back off. I can talk big, but when it comes right down to doing it, then I'm not so big. That I was this time. And I was adamant that you're going to change it. That you're going to do something different. That you are not going to kill my son with medicine. The seizures may kill him anyway, but you're not going to do it with medicine. You're not going to do it with medicine. What good are they doing? If they're killing you with the medicine, what good are they doing? And we get that so much. The side effects is so hard on our bodies that it makes you wonder, what good are we doing? So, anyway, I wasn't going to get into that, except that I am excited about him. And yes, he does. He does. He will give you the strength when you need it. And, oh Lord. And Judith bought me cutter bee scissors. And I've not used them yet. I'm afraid to use them. I'm afraid to use them. Oh, honey. So, anyway, girls, do you want to make a tag? Or do you want to just call it a night and go on and watch, see Danina's live streams? She's going on here in a little bit, and I'm sure it's going to be one of those that we'll bounce in and out of because she's going to do a marathon, and that's, uh, those are the kind that I bounce in and out of. I go watch a video and then come back and look again. But I did tell her, oh, it's Friday night. I thought it was today. Isn't her birthday today? Hi, Debbie Wagner. How are you? I am in Missouri, Debbie. I am in Missouri. Oh, okay. All right, girls, I was telling you wrong. Today is her birthday, but tomorrow will be the marathon. Is that what you're telling me? Okay. I don't have to worry about running over her, but Emily is fixing to go on. And she hadn't been on in a while. And so, anyway, and I kind of want to go down and be with my boy today a little bit. And I don't know. Just maybe play. Just maybe play. I don't get too often, and I need to give him his medicine and stuff too. But I love you too. And girls, I know we haven't done a whole lot today, and I've got some new ones in here, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. And like I said, I didn't do a whole lot today, but we are going to start doing some tags and clusters and things like that. And we do a lot of gabbing on this channel, and I really like it. I really like it. It's good to see you girls, all of you. And I just love for you to come in and visit with me and have a cup of coffee and join in with the gang and just hang out at my house. So, you all have a great day, and bless you all for your love and your support, and give us your heart. And you've got mine, that's for sure. I would from you, Die Die. Honey, when are you going to go on again? Because I'm wanting to come and see you. I've missed you. Die Die. Anastasia, you have a wonderful day too, honey. You're such a beautiful thing. Yvonne, thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. And Elizabeth, you know I love you. I think we're sisters at heart. And good night, Di Di. When will you go on again, Di Di? I want to catch your next live stream. And bye, Melissa. Bye, Carla. You know I love you, honey. You've got my heart. And it's not going to be long till we do our giveaway. We've got just a few more days. And I'm enjoying watching all the clusters come in and all the stuff. And girls, if you can't get them here, just let me know. Just message me on Facebook. And, give me some idea about when they'll be here. And that is enough for me. And yes, and then she will go on, laugh out loud. Bye, Jane. Bye, Trish. Thank you for coming, honey. And if this is your first time here, please subby giveaway. And I haven't even got the one done. So, all right. I'm gone. I'm going to go down and enjoy my boy and fix him some breakfast, and I'm hungry. So I'm going to go eat a bite. And I will see you all tomorrow. Okay? Bye. Bye, Katrine.